Hello, everybody. It's Avalon again. I want to talk to you about something today. I, I was raised in a small town in Pennsylvania called Towanda, and it's on the border of New York State. And although I've lived in big cities before, I never experienced addiction in a big city. Like, my idea of a big city in my addiction was Binghamton, New York. I lived in a small town near Binghamton, New York. I started my pill addiction there when I had cancer. And all I know is that, even Binghamton, people will go to Binghamton to re-up. And, I was scared to go there. Because a city is a whole different situation. And people will kill each other for the least little thing. And so, I am a dope addict. I am a crack addict. I am all of that. But I am not experienced dealing with an addiction in the west side of Chicago, like my friend Leonard is. And for me to think, just because I was in the game, that I know what it's like to come from a place like west side of Chicago or Kensington in Philadelphia. I lived in Philadelphia once. I lived in South Philly. I had no idea places like Kensington existed. That is the real battleground. People are out there dying. And, it's a completely different situation. So for me to come on here and say, oh, since I'm an addict, I know all of it. I know what it's like I've been in the hood. I've been on the street. It reminds me of that movie. What is that movie? Malibu's Most Wanted or something like that, where he thought, like he was this white dude. Oh, you gotta see that movie if you haven't seen it. Malibu's Most Wanted. But anyway, so for me to come on my channel and say I know what it's like coming from the hood or come from the streets of New York or it would be laughable. It would be hysterical because it would be totally not true. I don't know what it's like to deal with addiction, to go to a dope spot. I don't even have dope spots in my addiction. Like my drug dealer drove down from Binghamton and met me sometimes at the library. Sometimes he would come to my house, but not very often. I mean, my drug dealer delivered. So I don't know what it's like to deal with that kind of a thing. And for my first, somebody blowing my head off for a bag of dope. I don't have that experience. So when Leonard, who's from the west side of Chicago, who has always been from there, he was raised, we don't know, especially privileged. I didn't have an easy childhood, but I can tell you, it was privileged compared to what a lot of people come from. And for somebody to go over on his channel and put comments underneath that he's just saying stuff to say stuff, and that nobody would really blow somebody's head off for a bag of dope. Y'all are, you don't know because you didn't live there. You don't know because it's not your experience. I've seen, and I left a comment under his last video. Small timer. I consider myself a small timer. I had a raging heroin addiction. But I was still small time. And for small timers to go on somebody's channel that's lived the big time, that has experience in the big time, who played the game in the big time, to go over on that person's channel and tell them they don't know what they're talking about. Let me tell you something. I make no claims that I am some badass ex-heroin addict. Like I'm just badass. No, I was a mom who was given pills for cancer, became addicted, and my addiction took me to awful places. Did it make me shoot somebody in the head? No, because that kind of stuff didn't happen where I was using and where I was living. Did I steal? Yes. I did all of it. But that's small time experience compared to the jungle of West Side Chicago or Harlem, New York, or Kensington, Philadelphia, or Baltimore, or I mean, there are places out there that I wouldn't even dare to walk down the street. I would be scared because I'm not experienced, and it would scare me. So if you want to hear another person's perspective, check his channel out and listen to his story. We all have stories. We all have our experiences. And a lot of people can get benefit by listening to my experience. And a lot of people can say, you know what, she knows where I'm coming from. That happened to me also. And you know what? People who are from the hood, the real hood, can help so many other people's that because he came out of that. He came out of that life and changed his life. So he has that experience and he helps so many people. And that's what I want to do. But I am not going to come on here and pretend that I'm something I'm not, make claims about something I'm not, and to think and tell you I have experience that I don't. So, I am hearing something. Sounds like a saw or something. But anyway, easily distracted. That's what I am. All right, well, I'm going to let you go. Go check his channel. Maybe you know what? I'll put the link in the description and of that video that he just put up, because I thought it was excellent. Because we, unless we've been there, unless we've walked in somebody's shoes, unless, we have no idea what somebody else's experience is and what is possible on those streets. So anyway, brightest blessings and God is blessed.